part it however you want. Middle, and actually this is going to go for the makeup and the hair in some respects, in that you're going to want to not be perfect with your makeup.
Okay.
Okay? The more you can get used to just whoop, the better it is. When you try to do it
Too perfect.
it's horrible.
Okay.
That's when we would get Crayola cats, is what we would call them. Because it looked like they had a Crayola marker and did. So for their ears, my thought is, maybe a hair tie, is you'll do, do you have a hard head or a soft head? I would make a soft head.
I'm usually not sensitive.
You're going to want to do one of these. Okay? Take the tail and wrap it. And it's good if it's messy. You don't want all the fine hairs back, actually. All right? And now, depending on their size, like this is a little small. I'd make her ear a little bit bigger because she's taller, so that it can fan out a little bit. But now, you do want those ends to stick out.
Stick out. Okay. Okay.
Because
it gives you the...
It gives more of a wig look. All right? And then you do the same on this side. Hair tie.
So you guys can see.
I mean, you would smooth this back,
Right,
you know,
right.
to be honestly a little bit.
I don't know how manageable my hair is.
And then you would take the back and just do one hair tie.
Girls.
Now the back you're not going to do, obviously, the bun, because you don't want it to look like an ear back there. So then you would kind of do a very, I don't have enough bobby pins, a very, very floppy, yeah. I guess it won't matter really, because you're going to have all those little bobby pins of scrap material all over their heads. Yeah? So really, if you made it bigger, like this, and then, so now turn to the back so that they can see. So if you do something really floppy, and then take your bobby pins, so you're going to get like, I would say at least give every kid 20 bobby pins with scraps of material about yay long, tied in a knot with this through it. They're going to go, just stick them randomly through their hair. And then for the back, that's what you'll use to hold up those pieces. And what it will give the effect of is little things.
Fur?
Yes, of fur. There's that picture up close of it done. And I had one more. This one picture, no. And then, well, that was too far
So
away.
you're going to take like little pieces of material to whatever color you decide on them, and take it, tie it in a knot, and the body pin through it, so that you've got two ends sticking out like that.
And it will look like,
And
and you can use pieces of yarn, and different textures are great. You don't want any ribbon though. So you want everything to be like a texture, like clothy. Yeah. And what will happen is it will end up looking sort of like a wig on their head. Okay? And then you use those bobby pins and with those things to see if I had more bobby pins and I could do it, you would actually then use it to stick in like this, and it actually will hold the ear up more, but then they'll have like little pieces around it. All right? And you can do it really quick, and like I said, you don't want it to look polished. They should look like, these are cats that live on the street. These are not your house cats. The only house cat is Victoria and Cassandra. they can look a little bit better. In reality, when we're in the show, they're the only ones that wear collars, and the collar distinguishes you as a house cat or a street cat. So everybody else is just on the street. So they can look a little bit floppy and messy, and you know what I mean? Then I would suggest for makeup, let's do you. Everybody can start with a base. And this you can just get at Michael's, one of those face painting kits, except for Cassandra, we gotta find brown for you. Yeah, Halloween time. So you're gonna want to, the majority, I would say almost everybody, you could do the same beginning, but some of them, don't be afraid to do like one whole eye white. Look it up on YouTube of Cats and of Cats the musical, and look at some of the makeup. But I would say the majority of them, it's easiest to do what we call the mask. So you do this, and you get more color if you dab versus this. Because see what happens? You lose it. So you want to do dab, 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 dab. That's also how you'll blend it. All right?
You can just come in like behind us, Terry.
You want to lose their eyebrows. This is for everybody. Okay? So as much as you can, you know, lose their eyebrows. I'm not, you know, I'm going to do more of a quickish job, but you want to lose this. You would really slap on as much white
On
as
hers,
you could,
yeah. She's so
especially
dark.
on her. Tell me if I hurt you. You're fine. And the good part about this makeup is actually you don't have to powder it, which is nice because we had to really powder ours to set it, but this you don't have to. You don't need to get the actual tip right here of the nose because that's going to become black, but you do want to get underneath here and the sides. You want to make a little. Now, she's an adult cat, so she has different lips than a kitten. And you'll see that when you get to doing this, you can actually go pretty quick with it. But don't be afraid if you get white on other things. You just cover it up with other makeup. Okay? Now for the majority of them, I would then leave this skin colored and this skin colored. All right? Because then what you can do is start, you could bring out this a little bit, just a little bit more. Okay. Now, I don't know what color we want to make it. Let's do orange.
You?
All right, then I would use a brush. All right, and unfortunately you don't have a lot of oranges, so you're going to have to mix your yellows and reds and try to get it as much as you can. But that's where the other, you know, colors will come in.
Okay.
She's going to be more pinkish with this one, but we'll put orange on top of it.